Just when the world thinks that we have discovered everything, something pops up and shocks us. We may feel that we know a lot, but these ongoing discoveries make us doubt that we even know our history. The mysteries that are waiting to be unveiled can redefine our idea of today. What would happen if such mysteries were finally discovered? In this video, we will be revealing some remarkable unexplained discoveries that could potentially rewrite our history. Here's our list of some unexplained discoveries that have been hidden for centuries but hold the power to rewrite history completely. Number 5. Noah's Ark. Almost everyone knows about Noah and his ark. For those who don't, the Bible tells the story of Noah, who built a giant ark to save the righteous and animals of the world from the great cleansing flood. As per the book of Genesis, after 40 days, the ark came to rest upon the mountains of Ararat. While some people await to see the remains of the ark, there are also people who don't believe in this at all. However, archaeologists have finally found evidence that not only proves the existence of Noah's Ark, but also proves that the ark did, in fact, take rest upon the mountains of Ararat. Since the Bible has explicitly revealed the location, archaeologists have been looking around the mountains of Ararat for years now. The geological formation called Duru Pinar, whose size and shape have led some researchers to believe that this was precisely where Noah's Ark had rested. Some believed in that, whereas some waited for more proof. Now, after decades of research, evidence of human activity has been found near the boat-shaped formation for thousands of years. After analyzing the soil and rocks from the area, the signs of human activity have been discovered, which dates back to the same time as Noah's Ark. Still, some scientists are going to need a lot more than that to believe in Noah and his ark, which is why the search for the proof of this event is going to continue until more evidence is found. Number 4. Another core within the Earth's core. As students, we all have learned about the Earth's 4 main layers, which are the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. But now, scientists believe that they have found a hidden structure inside the Earth's core that can change how we view the planet. The idea has been circulating for decades, but it came up again when, a few years ago, scientists used an algorithm to test the length of time for a seismic wave to travel through Earth through several scenarios. They analyzed how different material properties inside the core can affect the seismic waves when the algorithm showed how these different materials changed the angle of seismic waves. For years now, we have believed that the Earth's inner core was a solid ball of compressed iron alloy surrounded by a liquid outer core. But new research suggests that this solid ball might actually be a bit mushy. As per the Butler, there are hard surfaces against the mushy iron. This is a detail within the inner core that has never been seen before. The layer has been described as the innermost inner core, which lies right at the center of the Earth, within the inner core. As per research, the inner core of the Earth was liquid during the old times, but as the Earth cooled, the inner core gradually turned into solid. These were just a few of the evidence found, but as the research continues, we might have to rewrite our science again. Number 3. The Lost City of Atlantis. The story dates back to almost 2,000 years ago, when a philosopher from ancient Greece, Plato, mentioned the city for the first time. As per his words, nearly 11,000 years ago, the people of Atlantis were very rich and powerful, and they used their power to control most of the world. However, they made the mistake of attacking the ancient Greek city of Athens. The Greeks fought back, and the gods punished Atlantis for their greed. According to Plato, there were heavy floods and earthquakes, which caused the entire city to sink into the ocean and disappear from the world. Ever since then, there have been several theories about the city of Atlantis. Researchers have been doubtful and curious about the city's existence. While most people believe that the city of Atlantis is just a myth and it never existed, some people have their own theories. A US-based research team believed that they had found the remains of Atlantis around southern Spain. Experts have planned further excavations at that site since they still find it hard to believe that the city actually exists. Recently, a team of researchers from Spain found formations that looked like artificial walls and shared similarities with Plato's description of Atlantis. However, they refused to reveal the exact location. Although such formations have never been seen in the Cadiz region, scientists still don't believe that these could be a sign of the Atlantis. Researchers need a few more pieces of evidence to believe that Plato was actually telling the truth finally, and if that happens, we might need to rewrite our history. Number 2. D.B. Cooper. Back in 1971, when photo IDs were not required to buy plane tickets, the man, who seemed to be in his mid-40s, introduced himself as Dan Cooper, and he was carrying a briefcase. Later, through the media, he became known as D.B. Cooper. The man seemed completely harmless, with his formal suit and quiet personality. Once the flight took off, he approached a stewardess and handed her a note saying that he had a bomb in his bag and asked her to follow his instructions. Doing as he asked, the stewardess wrote a note to the captain demanding 4 parachutes and $200 in $20 bills. However, once the flight landed in Seattle, he insisted that the crew members stayed on the plane and asked for the plane to take off to Mexico City. But somewhere between Seattle and Reno, DB jumped out of the plane with the parachute and the ransom money. This became one of the biggest mysteries in aviation. After considering almost 800 suspects, including Richard Floyd McCoy, who attempted a similar hijack within 5 months of Cooper's, the case remains unsolved. Some believe that Cooper didn't survive the jump, and this was backed up by the fact that in 1980, a young boy found a rotting package of $20 bills that matched the ransom money's serial numbers. Despite this discovery, this hijacking still remains an intriguing mystery. Number 1. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. In 2011, some Swedish divers came across a strange, circular object on the ocean floor in the Baltic Sea. The object was soon named the Baltic Sea Anomaly and gained the attention of numerous researchers around the world. Some believe that it was a crashed UFO, while some also thought it to be a secret Nazi weapon. Some also thought it might be a sign of Atlantis. Although it was initially dismissed as a rock formation, speculations were raised when divers discovered their GPS and other electronic devices stopped working once they were close to the underwater object. Upon testing a small sample from this submerged object, a geologist revealed that this mysterious object contains materials like limonite and geothite, which are impossible for nature to produce. Several theories have been drawn to explain this object, one of them being that this object could be the Die Glock, which itself is a conspiracy theory, but it was believed that the Nazis developed the Die Glock during World War II. It is supposedly an anti-gravity technological device that they didn't get to use and was later disposed of in the ocean so that no one else could get their hands on the technology. Another theory believes that this object is actually a 1,000-year-old alien spaceship that has been buried there for years. Another object was found near the same area as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. A man found an object which was around 140,000 years old. Although this object wasn't proven to be real, it was said that the object had the same materials as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. Like the anomaly, this object also generates an energy field that messes with electronic devices like GPS. If this is proven to be correct, it might be possible that this object is connected with the Baltic Sea Anomaly. What are your thoughts about these astounding discoveries? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See ya!